Welcome into another video in my series where we're going through and testing all the weapons inside of Black Ops 6 to see how viable these weapons are for us to be using inside of our Zombies game mode. Now this is going to include aftermarket parts and conversion kits, as I believe those are coming to Black Ops 6, and today we are featuring one of those. So if you're new around here and you like to see how weapons perform inside of Call of Duty Zombies and everything Call of Duty Zombies, you are definitely on the right channel. Make sure you are subscribed with those bell notifications turned on so you're not going to miss out any future uploads from myself on Black Ops 6 Zombies. As well, down below in the description, you will find the link for my streams. I stream on Mondays and Thursdays, 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I stream on Saturday mornings at 9 a.m. Pacific, noon Eastern. I stream everything from Black Ops 6 Zombies all the way through to custom zombie maps, and generally have a blast over there and would love to see you all come and hang out. Especially today is because today is a stream day, so hope to see you, some of you pop over to stream tonight. Now in today's video, we're going to dive into an amazing combination that I currently feel is the best in the game and will absolutely destroy just about everything inside of your Zombies game mode. Now this is going to require you to unlock the Dragon's Breath attachment inside of the Battle Pass, which is found on page 7. Now you're going to want to pair that with the unbelievable ammo mod Deadwire to make just the absolute best combo in the game right now, which is Dragon's Breath and Deadwire. Oh boy, is it strong, and I can't wait to show you guys that today. Now before we quickly get to the ASG-89 shotgun, I definitely wanted to mention that we are still continuing on with the Vault Edition giveaways on Black Ops 6. Now, I am able to do this because of the amazing support of our channel members to the channel. Unbelievable support. Thank you to each and every one of you. So our next Vault Edition giveaway for Black Ops 6 on any platform of your choice is going to happen when the channel reaches 7,000 subscribers. To be entered into the draw, all you need to be doing is liking, commenting, and sharing my videos. Now today, let's dive into the ASG-89 shotgun. We're going to take this through to max damage output inside of Black Ops 6 Zombies with the absolute deadly combination of Dragon's Breath and Deadwire. So by the end of today's video, you should have a really good feel for how this shotgun performs inside of Black Ops 6 Zombies. And at the end, when I exfil, you should be able to make up your mind on whether or not this weapon is going to be a viable option for you to run inside of your Black Ops 6 Zombies games. I'm super excited for this one. So without further ado, let's dive into the ASG-89 review video today. Welcome into today's video. Thank you so very much for tuning in today. I truly do appreciate that. Now we're going to be looking at the ASG-89 shotgun today, and we've taken this one to Terminus Island. As with the combination I'm looking at showing you guys later in the video today, I definitely wanted to show you just how powerful this can be on Terminus Island when dealing with, you know, the big crowds, those amalgams that can be a real pain in the butt to deal with. So we're going to dive in and get the power started here on Terminus Island, and we're going to be running Dragon's Breath attachment, which you can unlock inside of the Season 1 Battle Pass. It is on page 7, so I gone ahead and unlocked that, and we're just going to be using that on today's run. And then later in the video, when you pair Dragon's Breath with a certain ammo mod, oh my goodness, is it one of the most broken things I have seen inside of Zombies in a very long time. So make sure you stick through the whole video for that, because you're not going to want to miss that. Now here we are, you know, dealing with the zombies while we turn on the power on Terminus. Well, we got to defend these 3 machines to get power on, and I am running, like I said, just the white rarity, and the only thing we actually have on the weapon is Dragon's Breath, and you can see just how strong the Dragon's Breath is currently. This is definitely something that I feel is probably going to be nerfed pretty quick, as they have been on top of the nerfs and the patches inside of this game since launch, pretty much on top of it since day one. So that's been encouraging to see that they've been so engaged with the game and, you know, patches and stuff like that. That's definitely good to see. Does that mean that we end up with some broken stuff for a long periods of time? No, sadly, as they are patching completely broken things very quickly. So take advantage of these things while you can, 100%. So now we have power on on Terminus Island, which is amazing. And at this point, of course, we have accumulated enough salvage to go ahead and upgrade the shotgun just 1 rarity now to green. So let's go ahead and push through a couple more rounds. We're now on round 8 with the Dragon's Breath ammo mod and green rarity, and like, holy smokes, like, you can just take out hordes with this. It is truly remarkable. Unbelievable damage. Now, the only thing I was really struggling with in today's video is to try and figure out just how much damage a critical shot is doing with Dragon's Breath, because the Dragon's Breath will continue to tick afterwards. So I wasn't getting the critical damage numbers on my screen that I was really hoping to see, so I could tell you, you know, this is doing X amount of critical damage at each shot with each weapon damage increase. But you can see that's 80 damage that our Dragon's Breath is doing on the ticks to the zombies, and that's just remarkable damage. And you can see just how strong it is. I mean, you can fire just basically 1 shot into the zombie and he will die from the Dragon's Breath ticks, which is truly awesome with just green rarity. And here we are. Now we've accumulated enough salvage to take this weapon up to blue rarity. So let's go ahead and increase the damage output on this one more time. Let's push through the rounds a little bit further. Here we are now in round 10. We've grouped up basically all of round 10 into one big horde, and we're just going to turn and fire in with this shotgun with Dragon's Breath and watch everything just evaporate at the end of the barrel. Truly unbelievable. I really do feel like this attachment is going to get nerfed really soon. So definitely take advantage of this if you can, 100%. I mean, you can see I was jumping up and down because it's just how impressive the damage was with this, you know, just being blue. Pushed through another round. We're on round 11, did the same thing. We rounded up all of the zombies from round 11 into a horde and fired in with this shotgun with Dragon's Breath attachment. And I mean, you can see the results on screen. Pretty remarkable damage ability with Dragon's Breath. This is awesome. This is awesome. I was having a ton of fun using this, definitely. It's a ton of fun to use shotguns. I just feel like such a badass when you use shotguns, you know, dishing out so much damage. So now it was time to increase the damage output one more time by visiting Pack-a-Punch and take our ASG-89 shotgun to blue rarity and Pack-a-Punch 1. And see what kind of damage output we can do with a shotgun now that we have, you know, 3 damage increases from the base. Damage output. So we pushed through to round 13. We rounded up all of the zombies from round 13 and fired into the horde with our shotgun. And yeah, I mean, you can see, whew, that is some real carnage right there. That's all of round 13. Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. At this point, I was super excited to continue pushing on and testing and see what this can do. Now here we are, we got to round 16, which brings in the dreaded Amalgam boss on Terminus, which we all hate. This thing is such a pain in the butt to deal with. It can grab you just like this, which can lead to some really bad situations when he decides to let you go. Also, in the patch notes, the latest patch notes, Treyarch has mentioned that they patched the problem with the amalgams where they would grab you and then throw you into a wall breach, so you would be stuck in place, unable to move. The zombies would be able to damage you. Sometimes they would ignore you, and so they have said that that has been fixed. However, I have heard reports of people still getting grabbed by the amalgams and getting thrown into places where they get stuck. So let me know in the comment section below if that's something that has happened to you inside of your games. I'd love to find out and see if that's actually still happening, since they mentioned that they have patched it. So let me know. Love to find out. But you can see we're on round 16, pack 1 blue, dealing with an amalgam boss. And, you know, I was getting my shots in, moving around. I wasn't really dealing with much stress when it came to this amalgam boss. I wasn't really, you know, concerned that I wasn't going to be able to, you know, deal enough damage to get rid of the amalgam. This shotgun with the Dragon's Breath, as you've seen through the rounds already, definitely handles the crowd control without much of an issue. So I wasn't really concerned with dealing with the zombies in the area, whether they're armored zombies, sprinters, vermin, what have you. It really didn't matter to me. I wasn't too concerned with the Dragon's Breath. As you can see, it just absolutely destroys all of the standard enemies inside of Black Ops 6 just without any issue at all. I mean, it just melts them like one shot. And that zombie's gone because of the Dragon's Breath. So definitely awesome damage at this point. I was really excited. So at this point, we'd now grabbed enough salvage in our run to take this to Epic. So we are now Epic and Pack 1. And it was time to round up all of the zombies from round 17 and see what kind of damage we can do firing into the horde. And wow, just look at that damage. Like, holy smokes, absolutely everything just gets destroyed. The carnage is real, what you can create using this Dragon's Breath. If you haven't unlocked it in your battle pass, make sure you progress and get this Dragon's Breath unlocked and put it on your weapons that allow it, and go ahead and pair that with Deadwire, because holy smokes, you're going to be in for a surprise when you see what happens with that. So at this point, it's time to increase the damage output on our shotgun one more time, push it to Pack-a-Punch 2 with epic rarity, push through the rounds a little bit further. We're on round 19. We have another amalgam boss spawn in, and I was able to take out this amalgam boss on round 19 with one magazine of my shotgun. Absolutely amazing damage output paired with Dragon's Breath. I was just blown away. That is truly awesome to see, especially on Terminus, especially dealing with those amalgams bosses. That was just awesome to see that we were able to dish out that kind of damage and just remove them with one magazine. We all know ammo can be a real struggle as you climb up the rounds and you up the damage output on your weapon as ammo gets more and more expensive. So to be able to see that you can take out the elite on Terminus Island in one magazine, it was definitely awesome to see, and I was impressed by that for sure. But you can see as we're finishing off round 19 here at double Pack-a-Punched epic, I wasn't having much issue with the zombies, like, at all. It's like one shot and they're gone. So that was definitely super awesome to see, and I was feeling really comfortable using this weapon. Now, at this point, I wanted to... nope, I was enjoying the view, Mr. Amalgam. What are you doing? So we pushed through the rounds a bit more. We're now on round 25, and I wanted to show you what kind of damage output you're going to looking at Pack 2 Epic on round 25 when you've got an Amalgam and, you know, all of the zombies from round 25 in the area. How is the shotgun going to hold up? Are you going to be able to continue to run through the rounds at Epic and Pack 2 and save yourself some ammo? Or save yourself some cost of reloading your ammo because you're only at Pack 2. And I would say that it's not horrible around 25. Pack 2 Epic. It's definitely something that can be a viable option if you're choosing to save, you know, the ammo reload cost at the caches, because you're only Pack 2, so instead of 5,000, your reload cost is going to be 2,500. So it can definitely be cheaper for that if you're running out of ammo and running out of cash to get ammo in your higher rounds. You know, being able to run this at Epic Pack 2 into the mid-20s is definitely a plus, and something that makes this incredibly viable to be using inside of our Zombies game mode. I mean, you can see right here, we're on run 25. We've got the Amalgam in here with all of the horde of zombies around. He grabbed me and threw me. Again, not much issue, just kind of moving and grooving and firing off into the crowds. And knowing that Dragon's Breath is going to do some lingering damage to the zombies, and some remarkable lingering damage, as you can see on screen. I think we're seeing 227, 200, 192 on the Dragon's Breath tick damage, which is just awesome as we're going up through the rounds. I think I saw critical damage on there on the Amalgam at like 900. I'm not too sure though. It's hard to say with the Dragon's Breath on, but you know what I mean. Crowd control round 25, Pack 2 Epic with Dragon's Breath, not an issue. Not an issue at all. I was feeling incredibly confident being able to dish out the damage to the Amalgam, the zombies in the area. I just really wasn't concerned with anything that was kind of coming my way. As long as I was able to continue to move and not get myself cornered, then this definitely is something that can handle that in spades without much of a problem at all. And I will say, even if you got stuck in a corner with this, it dishes out a ton of damage to the standard zombies that you could just fire away at the two blocking you and kind of push through that way. So now it was time to really have some fun. So I went on and put on the Deadwire ammo mod. We now have Deadwire and Dragon's Breath on our shotgun. We also went off and increased the damage output to Pack-a-Punch level 3. Now my Deadwire ammo mod, all of my perks and my field grades, are completely researched. So I have no research left to do on any of those, which is awesome. So here we are now, round 26 with Deadwire and Dragon's Breath on the shotgun, still at Epic only. So how is it going to be handling a Mangler? I think that was less than 10 shots and the Mangler's gone. So that is truly awesome to see, and you can see just how effective this is paired with Deadwire. Like, holy smokes, just look at that carnage. Unbelievable. I keep saying it. I said it a few times in this video. I'm going to be saying it again right now. Go unlock Dragon's Breath in your battle pass on page 7. Put that on a weapon that will allow it, and go ahead and pair that with Deadwire. Oh my goodness, are you going to have some fun. I mean, we got a Mangler, round 26. Let's just fire into the Mangler at range. Doesn't matter. He's gone. No problem. This is absolutely remarkable. So much fun to be using. I was truly enjoying using this. I mean, that is awesome. We just wiped out 26 without a struggle. Time to take it to maximum damage output inside of Black Ops 6 Zombies. So, we now have Legendary. We now have Pack 3. We now have Ammo Mod on. And I just went and purchased Deadshot Daiquiri for that extra critical damage. Pushed through the rounds a little bit further. Here we are in round 29, dealing with an amalgam inside of Black Ops 6 on Terminus Island. And I got rid of that amalgam in one magazine. One magazine in this shotgun. That is absolutely remarkable damage output to be seeing inside of Black Ops 6 Zombies. So I would definitely highly recommend. I mean, look at the damage you get when you pair that with Deadwire. That is remarkable. Unbelievable, unbelievable damage. We got another amalgam here on round 29. He grabbed me. Boy, they were grabby today, I tell you. But as long as you were able to kind of move, keep yourself moving, don't get yourself cornered, you should be able to dish out a ton of damage with this shotgun with the Deadwire ammo mod, which is what the amalgam is weak to. And then the Dragon's Breath adding additional damage on top of that, you are going to be just incredibly overpowered and be able to just kind of melt absolutely everything in front of you in your games at the end of your barrel. Unbelievable. Truly awesome. Definitely something I recommend giving a shot to. I had an absolute blast using this today. I felt like such a badass running around with a shotgun and then being able to have Dragon's Breath on top of that, lighting zombies on fire. Just looks really cool. It's very, very pleasing for the visuals, I have to say. I mean, just look at those damage numbers. Some of them are going to be Deadwire. Some of those are going to be the Dragon's Breath. Some of those are going to be the shotgun itself. But, I mean, you can see the critical damage, the damage output we're getting with this shotgun on round 29. Just truly, truly awesome. Definitely a viable option to be running inside a Black Ops 6 Zombies, I feel. And I feel, honestly, Dragon's Breath on this shotgun with Deadwire is probably about the most overpowered combination currently inside of Black Ops 6 Zombies. If you disagree, let me know down in the comments what you think is the best combination inside of Black Ops 6 Zombies currently for weapon, anything. So just let me know. I'd love to find out, and we'll possibly do a video on someone's suggestion down below for that. That would be really awesome to see. So here we are, finishing off round 29 without much stress at all inside of Terminus Island with this ASG-89 shotgun with Dragon's Breath and Deadwire ammo mod. I highly recommend it. As you can see in the video today, we are able to just absolutely destroy everything in front of us. The only thing left to do was to get the heck out of Terminus Island safely and complete our exfil. So it was time to dive down to the bottom to get ourselves a boat and make our way off to our exfil. So I made it down off to the exfil island. Do what I always do when I call in or when I go to exfil is the 100% way I guarantee myself an exfil is to call in a chopper gunner, which is tons of fun. I mean, the chopper gunner in Black Ops 6 is personally one of my favorite. Like, this is just so awesome to mow down the zombies from a chopper gunner. I feel like such a badass doing this. Now, if you bring a chopper gunner to an exfil as a solo player, this is virtually a guarantee you'll be able to exfil. You should be able to take out just about all of the zombies at the exfil with one chopper gunner. And if you're not able to get them all complete with the chopper gunner, there'll be less than 10 zombies for you able to finish off with your gun, and you'll have tons of time to do it. So that is the way to go ahead and do that. So at this point, it was time to get the heck out of Dodge. Call that a truly awesome, successful run. I had an absolute blast today recording that. So thank you everybody for tuning in. I really do appreciate that. Now, at the end of the video, I'm going to show you the build that I used on the ASG-89 shotgun for today's video. If you want to make any changes to the build, let's go ahead and work together down below in the comments section so that everybody can run one amazing build on this ASG-89 shotgun inside of our Black Ops 6 Zombies games. I will show you the camo that I was using on this and where I got the sight for the weapon today. But other than that, thank you so very much for tuning in. I really do appreciate that, and best of luck on our Black Ops 6 giveaway at 7K subscribers.